Hey everybody, welcome to another beer drinking with Frankie, or another beer taste test. So this is part two, sort of our Oktoberfest beers. So we had proper Oktoberfest beers. These are the other Oktoberfest beers. They'll call them Marzen style, or they'll call them, white, or just call them Oktoberfest beers. So these didn't quite make it into the last one just because I couldn't buy them all at one time. All right, so the first one up is this October Marzen style from Oak Highlands Brewery. Oh, by the way, these are all Texas beers. Yeah, I know. But hey, you know what? Texas makes some damn good beers. Despite what some people may think, we're making some seriously good beers in the area now. And these are all from more or less the Dallas area. So not only Texas beers, but local to Dallas-Fort Worth. All right, so this is the Marzen style. So you'll see Marzens are a little darker. It's a little darker beer, right? So this one is going, of course, to the wife. There you go, wife. Prost. This is a heavy flavor, almost syrupy. It's good, but it's just like take I don't know, almost take like an India Pale Ale meets a German beer, and they have fun together and they make this beer. So this guy is 5.8%. Like I said, it's a Marzen style lager. It's all right, it's drinkable. Okay, so now this is Shannon Fest beer. This one is made in Allen, Texas. Yes, 5.9% beer. So this one is a little lighter. It's not quite Marzen style, so it's not as heavy duty. Of course, going to Billy so she can taste this. Prost. The flavor's stronger than it looks. So again, so these are more ale-ish, So. And now we're coming up to the Rar Brothers, Rar and Sons, sorry. Rar and Sons, this is Oktoberfest, also a Marzen style lager. So these guys are located in Fort Worth, Texas. This is a 6.7% alcohol. So this is for real. So it's got that darker Marzen color, all right? So I'm gonna get some water first. Just to clean out the palate. Prost. Tastes a lot like this one. Well, not as syrupy, but it doesn't. Am I thinking like a sting? It has like a sharpness. Bitter. It's like bitter. A little bit bitter. This one was a little bit bitter. This one was a little bit sweet, and this is like between the two.
Lighter.
Well, you taste another one. Okay, so now I'm going to ask my drinker in crime, Billy, my wife. Okay, of these first three, which one do you like the most? Or do you like the least?
I think that the Rar and Sons is okay. It's
because of sweetness.
I think
it's sweet, not bitter.
I think it's a little. It's in between where that Oktoberfest, the OHB, it's got a very strong lingering taste, and the.
Well, you like the Shannon?
No.
Okay, this is yucky.
No, to me, I didn't like that at all.
So far of these three, which one are you more willing to drink?
Yeah, the Rar and Sons.
The Rar and Sons?
Yeah,
it's the last one.
Yeah, it's got a little. It's
no
got
kidding.
a more subtle.
A little
taste.
more subtle. Okay.
Like, yeah, I don't want to taste my beer into tomorrow, because that other one, it sits on your tongue for a long time, and if it's not a taste you appreciate, you don't want it to last more than 5 seconds.
So, those of you who are going to Oktoberfests, if you are India Pale Ale people, sorry, you're hearing the dishwasher in the background. You're probably saying, Cisco, where the hell did you do this thing when you're like dishwasher running? We were thirsty. So we're sitting watching TV and stuff, so that's what we're doing. We didn't want to wait any longer. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. So for my India Pale Ale beer friends out there, we're going to an Oktoberfest. Look for these kind of things. This is probably more your style. It's got some serious alcohol though, man. Basically 6%. This one's almost a 7% beer. That's pretty serious. Okay. Now we're gonna try the Pegasus Brewing. So Pegasus is from Dallas. So this is they call it the Beaning Blonde, which is a Belgian style blonde, right? So it's not a Hefeweizen, it's not a white beer, it's a Belgian style blonde. So, a little lighter color. Okay. So, Prost. A little easier drink. It's lighter than these three. This is a lighter beer. You could drink more of these. This is 6.4%. Again, made in Dallas, or brewed in Dallas, I should say. The Pegasus Brewing Company. They make a Hefeweizen that's pretty good. We'll do that on the next video. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wash this down a little bit. These are not easy drinking beers. I love beer, but these are. I'm serious. These are very India Pale Ale-ish. You know, Oktoberfest beers. And this one is from Addison, Texas. So only like 4 or 5 miles away from us. So like I said, this is the Busybody Blonde Lager, German Helles style beer, 5.9%. This is some serious alcohol we're consuming this evening. These are not no 3.5% beers. Okay. Prost. Something's in there. Like a spice or something? Winner? You like it? What do you think? The last two. What do you think of the last two?
It's almost a little sweet. I taste a little.
This is a little bit sweet. It is a little bit sweet, yeah. It's a cakewalk compared to these three.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's got some maybe citrus to it. Is there like citrus in it?
They might, you know what? They might brew it with orange peel. It might be like a little bit of that. They might be tricking us, a little Belgian style stuff going on in there.
Yeah,
all right.
That one is not knocking you over like some of the other ones.
Okay. Okay, so this one lingered more, as I think you said, right? It's sweeter, it's a heavier beer. These are not like drink 10 when you're thirsty and it's hot outside. These are like slow drinkers kind of thing, right? So this one, it's not as heavy as this one, not as sweet as this one, but it's not a light beer. It does not have a light flavor. But, yeah, okay. Okay. I think that one was 5.9% alcohol. So this was 5.8, 5.9. So which ones are the ones you're going to drink first?
Oh, goodness.
So, or you say, the hell with this, I'm going to go get something else in the fridge.
What are you telling me? If this is like the last 5 beers on earth right here.
Yes, last 5 beers on earth. Which one are you drinking first?
Oh, man. You know, this last one is very light. I could see that. I could drink that with not too much issue, right?
All right, so
but it's not. I mean, it's not my favorite beer, but out of the 5, it's probably the easiest to drink, probably because it's kind of light citrus.
All right.
It doesn't have that harsh aftertaste or.
Yeah, you gotta like drink a glass of water after each one of these beers.
You know what? And that one's not as bitter. That one I think is probably the least bitter out of the 5.
All right. So which one's your second best or your second favorite?
I think I like that one in the middle.
What was it?
That one
All
wasn't
right,
too bad.
the Roaring Sons
The Roaring
Oktoberfest.
Sons, it's also kind
Marzen
of
style lager.
It's not as heavy as the other ones. The other ones will, yeah. I think they're just gonna knock you off your feet. The other two,
Well,
2 or 3 of them.
Okay, so for me, not quite the same as her, which is interesting. Wow, we actually differ here. So I like this one more.
Oh
Okay,
God, no.
so these are the Billy beers.
No.
Billy liked these more. And I like the Pegasus more. That's why it's like half empty. This one's sweet and this one's got an aftertaste. Okay, so this one is the one I like the most. I probably would drink this one second. So this is the crowd pleaser for the Ortiz.
I think it's an easier drink.
It's an easier drink, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I use these for cooking or something.
Yeah, those are.
I'll braise some beer or some, ribs in them or something. But okay. Anyways, so there you have it. Not quite like the Oktoberfest beers we had in the previous video, where those were pretty much all good. I don't think there was a single bad one in the bunch. This is a different story. So this Marzen style lager, a little bit different kind of beer, right? Like I said, if you're a IPA kind of guy, you'll probably dig it. If you're a stout kind of person, you'll probably dig it. There really is no stouts in Germany. Not really anyways. But, this is that kind of darkness, right? All right. So, again, thank you for hanging out. Please push that like button. I appreciate the likes. Give me the love. Tell us about your drinking experience. Tell us what's your favorite beer. Maybe you think, hey, Cisco, these are crazy. I love this, right? Don't like that. Or why the heck did you even open that can? That kind of stuff, right? Feedback. We love it. Please give us a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up on my Facebook page, too. I appreciate all the love I can get. I'm not doing this for any money. Nobody's paying me. Man, I wish they would. But nobody's paying me for me. So say good night, Billy.
Good night.
Okay. Like I said, be careful out there. Be nice to everybody. Don't drink and dive. Don't do anything stupid. Prost. Little extra. You thought I was gone. Well, to try and erase some of the taste of these things, I decided to open up this guy, La Chingona, which is Four Corners Brewery, another Dallas beer. They have some really cool looking cans. Look at that. It's got the rose on one side. It's got a cock on the other side, or rooster, however you want to call it, right? Anyways, this is an IPA. It's 9% alcohol. So Billy and I are swimming right now. But I don't know, what'd you think of this thing? What'd you think of this IPA? No?
No, not for me.
Not for you. Anyways, we tasted it in a glass and then we poured the rest into the soup. So the borracho beans are very drunk because they have some serious alcohol in them tonight. So we made some really good beans if you guys want to come over. So I don't know. It's not our beer. Anyways, again, be nice to everybody. Drink safely. No drinking and driving. Be nice to your neighbors. Go Stros. Astros. 2 up against the Sox. They're playing the Sox?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah. Hey, these beers are kicking in. All right. Thank you. Please give me a thumbs up. Love you all.